lot of discussion or research on that with regard to our district. Is that correct?
Not with regard to our district. I have attended several conferences on it, as I know Ms. Brooks has.
Okay. Well, if it's okay with you, I would like to approach the board and share some information with you, just research that I have gotten on it, and then just maybe go over some of those points with you. I do have a number of things that I would like to share with you. One of the things is in regard to the 4-day work week, and it is actually a PowerPoint presentation that was shared with MSBA in January of 2011 by McRae School District. I don't know if you were there. Did you see that? So you probably have copies of it, but I'm going to share it with you anyway because I have the copies. And so there are some really strong things that are pointed out in that, and their evaluation is over a 2-year period after they've been doing it for 2 years, and there's some real positive results from that.
Lisa, having attended the conferences and have talked to the people there that are doing them, also keep in mind that what superintendent or principal in the world is going to go to a conference and say it's not going well?
Well, and just to further the conversation, I guess, about this, again, this is an open forum, and I would like this to be considered as an option and for all considerations to be taken under advisement. The other thing is that it is my understanding that BDE is in the midst of waiting approval from the state to pursue the 4-day option, and if that is approved, they will move forward with that. And I do understand that, there are some people perhaps in the community that aren't necessarily in favor of that, just as was the case in McRae. However, I think that now, since it's been in place, that has changed. The viewpoints on that have changed because they have seen some positive results from that. So that's one of the things I do want to share with you. And I just have to say to you, Ann, I don't think anybody is here tonight to massacre the board. I mean, this is not our intention. We simply want our voice to be heard and all options considered. And that's really what this is about. And again, when comments are made about administration, it is not about an individual. It is a position, as are the other positions that were listed Thursday night up there. At least that's how it was presented to us on Thursday. And so I would say the same is true then when we talk about administration and cuts in that respect. So I just wanted to make that clarification. And the reason I want to make that clarification is because one of the other pieces of information that I want to share with you is a comparison. It is a comparison, and it is data from the Minnesota Department of Education.
Can we do the 4-day first?
Correct. I'm going to just give it to you all at once, and then if you have questions, you can ask me. But I want you to know what it is I'm giving you first. Or do you want me to just give it to you?
Go ahead.
Okay. It is data from the Minnesota Department of Education, and it's from 2010 to 2011. And it is a comparison of Sauk Centre, Melrose, Painesville, Albany, and so our co-op districts. Okay. And what it does is it looks at student enrollment based on the student enrollment, and it tells you on here is based on 09-10 school year. And the other information in terms of the administration is based on 2010-11. And so I wanted you to be able to, if we're looking at data and collecting data and making data-driven decisions, which is what we encourage our teachers to do all the time for students, we need to have all the data. And so the other part of what I did include in there were other districts, and the districts that I included in there are districts that we are now being put into the new conference with because we are comparable in size. And so, again, I think it's important to compare apples to apples. And so that is one of the other pieces of information I'm going to share with you. And then I know that you talked about the school media piece. I am going to give you a handout on it because I have that information so you can take a look at it. And there are, a lot of copies for people out there, but there are some maybe floating around, but I just wanted to share this with you.